Hey, how's everyone doing? I'm Goka here back again. Gonna back up Pokemon Fire Red. We left off in Lavender Town. Let's just make sure we got some repels. 3 repels and 10 super. That'll do. Today we are taking on Pokemon Tower, where the spirits of Pokemon go. But first up, it's Gary. And I think he starts off with a Pidgeotto, but I'm not sure. See what he starts off with. Hey Don, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them quick. Let's go. Same old jerk you are. And I'm right, it's Pidgeotto first. And that's a pretty low level. Considering you're a flying type, I thought you would be faster than the ground type. I guess not. We have Execute. Maggie's my Execute Destroyer. Test out my new attack, Flame Wheel. This time it's actually going to be super effective. Yeah, it didn't stand a chance. Poor Execute. Kadabra. Level 20, my gosh. But Kadabra and Abra is bloody fast. Specializes in special attack and speed. So Kadabra doesn't take any other form. Gyarados. This is the bad one. Because I have no electricity. Which it's quad weak to. Because it's water flying. We'll just stick to hitting it with rocks though. Wow, it's not enough to take it out. But it made it flinch. So satisfaction. Armadillo below 32. Very well done. Last but not least, Charmeleon. In the fire. Now we've got rock. We're going down. I think Armadillo just sweeped them. And it lived. Damn. Guess we'll fire them. I'm gonna kick you. Would have been shocking if it lived. How's your Pokédex come? I just got a Cubone. I can't find a bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. Bye bye, Gary. So because this is the Pokemon Tower where dead Pokemon go, it's gonna have Ghost Pokemon, and let's go. Oh, you don't want to battle me? Okay. Right, now you want to whip out your repels. And new trainer type that only appear in the Pokemon Tower and have very weird sayings like and it's Channelers, never mind, not Chancellors. Chancellors is something to do with politics. But most of them are going to have Ghastly, so let's get back to work. Maggie, this is going to be your episode, because there's pretty much only Ghost Pokemon. I don't remember, but just from the top of my head right now, I could only think of Ghastly, Haunter and Gengar being the only ghost types in the first generation. I'm trying to think, what other ghost type? Yeah, I can't really think of one. There's only 3 dragon types present in the first generation. And what's shocking, there isn't even one dark type Pokemon present in the first generation. The first one is one of my favourite Eevee evolutions. It's an Umbreon. I just love the look of it. It's the Pokemon, it's the Moonlight Pokemon. But I think Umbreon has to be my favourite Eevee evolution. And I think that's the only type that doesn't get a Pokemon in the first generation. I'm not gonna bother thinking through all of them, but just from the top of my head, I think there are Pokemon for all other types. See, why would you say be cursed with me? Quah! That's just not right. You know there's something weird going on here. Make it to level 32. Very well done. The greater the better. Just keep biting them. My team might possibly be over leveled, but then again it's just going to be fun just powering through most Pokemon trainers. Elixir. Another item that cannot be purchased. Just what's worse about the dark type, from the top of my head, I can only think of Bite being the only dark move in the first generation. And that's really, really sad. One dark type move that I can think of. Because I mean, 4th generation we got Dark Pulse, Crunch, Beat Up. We got all those moves, and here we just have Bite. I mean, that's all. And I know Wartortle and Growlithe are the only Pokemon I know learn it at the moment in the 1st generation. I guess this tower's just for XP because there really isn't much challenge. There's just Ghastlys that vary with level. That's pretty much it. I think we're on the last floor of Channelers. But we'll see. Quite possibly we are. My whole team's level 31. No, that means Blossom is level 31. That's only one level away from an evolution. What's this? Okay. Cleans tag. I'm gonna battle you first. Now this channeler, it has something new. It has a Haunter, the evolved form of Ghastly. Let's see if a Haunter can take a bite. No, it cannot. But it gives a couple 200 more XP around about. Okay. Yeah. Okay, restore my Pokemon. Zombies? That's very creepy. But it is pretty easy cash here, so I'm not going to complain for that. At least one of you channelers say something normal, like, I don't know, ghost Pokemon are super effective against Psychic, or their own type. Just say something that's not related with death and zombies and creepy noises. Nugget. Probably gonna end up selling that. Okay, no, this is the last room with channelers. It's also the room you cannot get past if you don't have the Sylph Scope. There was once a theory about Buried Alive, present in this tower in Pokemon Red. Basically, you could talk to a gravestone, and the gravestone wanted to take you in, and if it did, and I think if you accepted, then you battled it, and it would have something like level 90 Weezing, a level 90 Muck, and 2 white hands which were over level 100. Yeah, the game, it's not right, but the only way to do it is, I don't even know how you do it. I tried doing it myself on this game, and yeah, I had no luck. But then again, it was only on Pokemon Red. Anyway, if you lose to him, it says game over. It doesn't say blacked out, it says game over, and your trainer being eaten by Buried Alive. And that's supposed to be a game for kids. 5-year-old playing, and then I don't know how they would hack it, but it's not right. But the only way to do so, I think, is you have to get past the ghost, which blocks the way to the last floor of the Spirit Tower, which we're about to fight. Because without it, the ghost ID cannot be identified. You cannot hit it because your Pokemon are too scared. You cannot throw a Pokeball because it evades. But you want to have Blossom out. Be gone, intruders! And this is it. Right there, you can see the Pokemon, the ghost. Now, if you don't have the Sylph Scope, you wouldn't know, but Sylph Scope unveiled that it's a Marowak. And Gary said he couldn't find any. I took Blossom up because Marowak is the evolved form of Cubone. It's ground. Boomerang hits 2 times. If I were to be grass, then yeah, I would have died. Because ground is super effective against poison. My citrus berry just healed me right there. And you cannot capture this even if you unwheel its identity. Because the ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. He had departed to the afterlife. Now let's go back into my berry pouch. And no more orange berries. I don't know if that would be able to be used up in battle. I have nothing to give, no berry to give you at the moment. And hey, we've got Team Rocket grants. Well, let's see what you have to offer. If you have Team Rocket grants, you know something's not right. Why are Team Rocket grants here? try and get evolution. Oh! I'm gonna try and get an evolution for Blossom this episode as well. But fighting Zubat is not the way to go. I'm not fighting Zubat with Blossom, because that's just not a very good matchup. Zubats are bug flying, and Grass is not very effective against both. Look at that, it's one hit from the flying attack and it's gone. Look, Golbat, that's great. That goes for Armadillo. Armadillo specializes in my flying Pokemon. Killer. Don't have electricity, but I do have rock. And rock can take up fire, where I don't have ground, so it's pretty useful. There's one more rock is super effective against this. Oh, I forgot what it was. So rock is super effective against flying, fire, and there's one more. It's not electric. Only ground is super effective against electric. Oh, that's another bad matchup. No. The only reason I'm taking that Armadillo is because I don't want to get poisoned. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Well done, Armadillo, you took it like a beast. I'm proud of you. And here comes Drowsy. Do I want to take the risk? The risk here. Should I put it to sleep? Let's go for it. Oh, I didn't know it has insomnia. Oh, boy, that's gonna hurt. That wasn't that bad. The plan was good, but the idea was good, but the way I did it, yeah, not quite. Alright, Razor Leaf. We get this evolution today. In this episode, Blossom is going to do it. There's one trainer left. Then we have an old man. Okay. One more. Zubat, really? Nuisance. Zubat. Out of all the Pokemon. Of course, they sent another Zubat out. Just to make this so long. Oh my. Confusion. Oh boy. Well, we've got the tackle. And it goes for wing attack. Let's go for tackle again. Let's do it. Not like that. It goes for wing attack again. Use these super versions. Went for bite. Blossom snaps out of confusion. Is this it? Is that level 32? Yes. The Quanbo destroyed this little mouse. And last but not least, Raticate. there. Look at that! Our Blossom evolved into Venusaur. Now, the theory behind Buried Alive. In Pokemon Red, there was 2 gravestones. I don't think this middle one was here. And if you could talk to this one, and it would take you. If you want to know more about it, just search it up. It's quite interesting. The theory. Anyway, we're going to talk to this guy. Hey, you came to save me. Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubon's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kindness. Follow me to my house. My home. Pokemon house. At the foot of this tower. Now if you talk to him, Dom, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I would like you to have it. We get Pokeflute. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. So now we can head to Saffron City, or we can go to Fuchsia City. Saffron City owns the 6th gym, Fuchsia owns the 5th. We're gonna go Fuchsia, but that'll be for next episode. But once we're around about here, and we have the Pokeflute, we can go back to not Celestic Town. Not that one. Is it Celadon? I know I said that we've done everything. I don't even need to do this. This is just completely optional. So I'm just wasting my time right now. Because I would come to the area. I would go to the area I'm going to now. A bit later on. Or actually, I could actually go to Fuchsia City down the cycling path. Thinking about it. But we have a sleeping beast. Okay, if we have to. Okay. So take one out in front. Want to use the Pokeflute? Yep. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Don't worry, if you kill the Snorlax by accident, there is another one in the game. I'll put you out in front because I want you to go Karate Chop. My gosh, you are a tank! I mean, seriously. Wow. Snore only attacks, only gets to use it if the user is sleeping. I'm gonna send Blossom out. And I'm gonna go for sleep powder. Okay then. No. Rest makes a Pokemon go to sleep. And restores all of its HP. And this Snorlax is ready for battle. It has a Chestnut Berry which wakes it from sleep. You can't put the corner to sleep. Let's go for Karate Chop again. Okay then. I think it lasts for 2 turns, but I'm not fully sure. Oh my gosh! Ooh. Critical hit! Is it gonna go for Snore? No, it doesn't. Alright, great. Let's go for Pokeball. It's sleep and it's with a red health. Doesn't look like it wants to get captured. Come on! If you attack me one more time, I'm going to switch out to Blossom. Okay then. No! That was an accident! That was an accident! Snorlax calmed down and gave a huge yawn and returned to the mountain. That was such an accident. No, no, no. Damn it. What is over here? It's cycling. Oh my gosh! I wanted to go to Pokemon. I did not want to run. Ah, mistakes. Like I said, don't worry, because there's another one. That's never happened to me before. Can you imagine if that happens when you're fighting a legendary? That's not cool. Let's just go back to Lavender Town because we're picking up from there. I really wanted that Snorlax. So we're going to call it an episode here. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a bit. For now, laters!